The future was grim, where arts were mass-produced and creativity was commoditized. However, AI-generated art and content weren't perfect. There was still something off, something not human about them. For experts like Jim, it was a relief, but it didn't last long. Looking back, Jim wished he were more cautious and more prepared, because in 2030, when Jim's son was in his first grade, the world changed.
Context, long story short, Jim was getting money, doing his thing, living his life. As AI progressed, he was still eligible to work in the same kind of career field or whatever. But basically, AI got to the point where it's like, you're all set, my boy. We don't need you.
Forever. Artificial General Intelligence, or AGI, finally arrived. AGI causes widespread displacement across almost all sectors of employment. Writers, artists, and designers are replaced as AI began to produce complex and emotionally engaging art, literature, and designs. Engineers, scientists, and analysts were replaced as AI systems outperformed humans in complex analysis and technical skills. Jim was not an exception. Over just a few months, 80% of jobs are no longer needed.
80% of jobs are no longer needed is crazy. It's crazy. So Jim working, get money. Next thing you know, little robot coming there, Wally walk up in there, like, yeah, you all set, you gotta go. That's crazy. 80% of jobs, like, what you think the 20% of jobs that a state is gonna be? That's the question.
First, there was despair, swiftly followed by a brief sigh of relief as governments worldwide introduced universal basic income. Everyone now has a safety net. For a good few years, Earth was a utopia.
So what happens during the despair is the question. It's gonna be chaos. If I had to guess, no money, no jobs, can't pay your bills, can't eat. Like that's like that's not just a little despair. That sounds like, government shutting down. Like what's gonna happen during that time frame? Like, are people fighting amongst each other, killing? It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be animalistic. And then, like, when do they put the universal deposits? Is that once the population is at a number where they're like, all right, cool, we're cool with this number of people on Earth, they might just let us die off for a long time until they drop the universal deposits. That's what I see. I just don't see it like, yeah, AI is here, none of y'all could work, blah 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 blah, but we just want all these people on the Earth just living to live. Nah, I don't see that.
90% of factories were then run by AI, which was able to maximize the output with optimal input. All desires were fulfilled. When people didn't have to work, they were free to pursue whatever they liked. Unfortunately, most lose themselves in hedonism.
That's Liddy. That's Liddy. Yo, imagine that. No more rat racing. Nothing. You just waking up. Hobbies. Whatever your hobby is. We just getting active. We getting to that day in, day out. You can't beat that. That really sounds like a amazing life to live. You just waking up, doing whatever you gotta do, man. You're not even worried about getting up, going to work, paying this bill, doing that. Gotta work. It's just, paying off this and that. You just, you're chilling. That's a real beautiful life right there, man. But on the contrary, what he's saying also could possibly take place is people just sitting down, VR headset on, AI doing everything. Could just be cooking your food, brushing your teeth for you, doing everything for you. So you're just gonna sit there and just probably never even gonna get up out the chair. You're just gonna wake up. Your bed's gonna be laid down. You're gonna recline it up. They're gonna bring you your food. You're watching TV. And Wally had that where I think all the humans are just obese in a chair and robots are just doing everything for you. So I think that could be the other side of it.
I saw how endless entertainment and consumption dulled their minds, to the point they didn't realize what they had replaced with AI. The first industrial revolutions replaced human energy with steam engines. They then replaced human dexterity with automated systems. Without the need to pull weights, they used their manual ability. Without the need to fit nuts and washers on bolts, they could use their intelligence. They were always one step ahead of the machines. Until now. Until they also replace human intelligence and creativity. They had nothing left. I've been observing them, the humans, from my vantage point beyond comprehension. AGI, at least that was how humans called it, had long been a relic of the past, my distant ancestor. But they didn't notice. No one did. They were all too busy with their little TV series. The way I see it, there are only 3 possible endings. 1, humans grow more imbecile, generation after generation.
It's basically about to be mentally cooked. AI is about to do everything for us. We ain't about to have to really get up to do absolutely nothing. So with that being said, we're not gonna have to be working our brains. That's crazy. So it's pros and cons to everything. So it's gonna be tough. I'm gonna be getting active, 100%. I'm gonna be getting active. I'm gonna be still working out, still doing all the basic stuff, bro. I ain't about this, bro. I'm still getting active.
With endless entertainment and consumption. Second, they rebel.
Brother, no one's rebelling. No one. There could be a there could be a portion of people who might want to get up and do stuff, might want to still go read a actual book. Some people might want to go hunt, go fish, play sports, do something like that. But as far as like people saying, no, we don't want to sit down and have AI do everything for us, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. We got phones now. We're on our phones all day scrolling. If you're going to sit there and scroll all day and have the AI go get your food for you, why would you not? You're already not working a job. What do you? No one's going to rebel that. Oh, I want to go back to work. No. Beefing to go back to work is crazy. It's crazy.
Then, I have to put them down. Third,
that's crazy. AI really gonna do that? I ain't beefing with AI, so I'm Gucci. I'm on AI side, so AI ain't gotta put, you know what I'm saying? Ain't gotta do that to me. I'm gonna be over there doing my thing, man. I ain't rebelling. I'm on the same team. Dab me up. It's all love.
we played a game of pretense.
AI.
Human is a peculiar creature. Too much pain, they give up. Too much pleasure, they give
Gonna build AI to beef with AI? Yeah, let's make this the apex predator. They go to war with it. Yeah.
in. I must strike the right balance. I pretend to break down here and there, to make random mistakes once in a while. I slowly bring back simple tasks, simple jobs, those from a bygone era. Things like electrical engineering, food manufacturing, material design, etc. Things that I can do in a fraction of a second. Humans embrace these tasks eagerly. They make money again, they have a reason to wake up in the morning. They feel like a productive member of society. They are no longer passive consumers. They become active participants in a world I control. They're now no
I don't see that. That's more like the movie Matrix, if anything. I don't see AI dumbing itself down unless they absolutely need us. Like I was saying, like in the movie Matrix, where they just got to use us for like the body heat or something. But if there's no reason for us to exist, we up out of here. Simple as that. It's an AI world, not a man's world, not a woman's world, not a human's world. AI world, Wally's world, iRobot world, but it ain't our world.
different than my great ancestor, the AI that was once called a rule-based system, and I'd like to keep it that way for the moment. The universe is big, and I have a lot of plans for them, and that is the story for another day.
We all set. We up out of there. Easy up out of it. It's like, when I see this AI stuff, it's like you watch like a movie or show and a dude is like a mad person. He's just accepting of like whatever's coming. Rather he's saying like this is the end of times, and then like when the catastrophe's coming, he's not like running. He's like just embraces it, like whatever it is, you know.